Hello and welcome back to Visit Fylde. So I'm standing in the middle of the road again, as is my penchant. And today we're going to go and take a look at Central Car Park and take a look at what's happening. You can see the cranes and some of the building work that's going off at the back of Millock. So don't forget, make sure that you're subscribed, make sure that you've hit the little bell for notifications, and make sure you've signed up for your Visit Fylde email newsletter. And then you'll get to find out all kinds of interesting stuff as it takes place, as it happens. Goodness, I think there's some weather starting to blow in. There is rain forecast for this afternoon, so with a bit of luck, we might just get done before all those clouds descend on us. So we are at currently the corner of Bonny Street Market and the corner of Central Car Park. So you'll know that Bonny Street Market closed at the end of the season. So it closed in November 2022 and it's now shuttered up and all the stalls are closed and empty and gone. And we're going to go and take a look over there and we're going to see what's happening in the months and years to come, because this is an exciting time in Blackpool. It's the beginning of the transformation of this site into a major new leisure destination. So let's go and have a look. So we're going back to 1964 when this was no longer the biggest railway station. It was Dr. Beechin and his cuts that got rid of it, and at that point, before 1964, all of this was full of railway lines. And if I'm not mistaken, Blackpool Central Railway Station was where Coral Island is now, and that's where thousands of holidaymakers used to arrive and get on and off their trains. But now, after all these years of waiting, it's going to be redeveloped and it's going to be the Blackpool Central leisure destination. So let's just have a little look down here before we walk off from Bonny Street Market. So the traders were given notice to shut at the end of the season. So we've covered that in other different videos, so there's other content to watch about that. Golden Mile Amusements are also on the move. They're going further along the prom. Coral Island is stopping exactly where it is, as is Blackpool Tower, just in case anybody wondered. This is the Golden Mile Amusements, and they're going that way into what used to be the old Woolworths building. Everybody's keeping tight lip yet about what's going to happen with the old one. So that big ugly thing in front of us is the old Blackpool police station. And that's not been used since summer 2018-ish, when the police moved to their new HQ near the big Tesco at Marton. And last week, the drum roll and fanfare moment was the announcement of another £40 million from the Levelling Up Fund in order to relocate the court, which is this one here, and we're going to take a walk over there in a minute. And then all this will be redeveloped as a new leisure destination. So it's cracking on apace at the car park over at the back. We'll go and take a walk over there and we'll go and have a look and see where they're up to and what they're doing. So this is what they're calling the enabling phase. Because as you can see, even in November, even out of season, theoretically, it's a busy car park and it's always full. So you can't get rid of all these parking spaces and expect people to just, telepathically appear in Blackpool and not bring a car with them. So the car park comes first, so that everybody's got somewhere to park. And that's going to be a 1,306 space car park over 7 stories. It's a bit of a wazzer, isn't it? How many stories are there? Oh, I bet they're on middle levels, aren't they? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 5 flights and a ground floor and then a top. So that'd be right, wouldn't it? And it's going to take about 16 months to complete. They began it in May this year. So they've actually got on with that quite quickly. In fact, I think we need to have a look through this gap in the hoarding. So this is Blackpool's old court building. We'll go for a walk around the front of it and have a look at the other side. And the 40 million investment in the court building will allow all this to be demolished, and doesn't it look like it needs it? All this to be demolished. This is the court, this one here. And it's going to be a brand new court building created at Devonshire Road, on the site of the old Devonshire Road Hospital. And this court building was opened in hold on. Looks like they're starting to clear the site from this end, and they're taking out what they can for scrap. Goodness, what a job. What a job emptying that lot. So the police station actually opened in 1971, which when you look at it, it is the right type of architecture for round about then, isn't it? Talking of opening dates, the railway lines would have once come in all along Yeadon Way and through the middle of here into, as we said, the station, which was at the site of Coral Island. And it opened in 1863 as Hounds Hill, and you'll have heard that name before. It was renamed Blackpool Central in 1878, and by 1911 it was the world's busiest railway station with 14 platforms covering a huge area, until Dr. Beechin stuck his nose in. So the Heritage Quarter, which is straight in front of us, is this section on this board that you can see here. And that's the restoration of the old buildings on Central Drive. And this is quite interesting actually, because it gives you a full overview. So that view of the car park that's been built is from Yeadon Way looking towards Blackpool. So Yeadon Way is the road that you come in on down there. Here's Blackpool Station in 1964 when the Beechin Cuts came along. One of the busiest railway stations you could ever wish to meet. The world's busiest train station. And this is the plan of what they're actually going to do. So this is very interesting. So where are we at the moment? Let me see if I can just orientate myself. We are... Which bit's the car? Right, number 2's the car park. There. So we're standing at the moment somewhere around about here. So this is the Heritage Quarter on Central Drive. And this is Coral Island down here. And the Golden Mile Amusements, which is moving. So that's what's actually happening. There's nowhere quite like it. Can't argue with that, can you? So the car park is the enabling phase. The Heritage Quarter is phase 1. And outline plans have been passed for the rest of the site, which includes an event square, entertainment centres, a hotel, restaurants, hospitality, leisure, and Uncle Tom Cobley and all. Here's that picture again, look. These are the heritage buildings on Central Drive, and you can see the towers. I've got to say, they've knocked about. They've got them built really quickly. That looks as if it's falling over. Perspective on it. Looks as if it's going sideways. Fascinating. If there's anything I like, it's a building site. Let's open the gates for me. Let me walk round the other side of this little fence, and then we'll be able to get a proper view without all the fence and the wire in the way. That's better. Oh look! There's another bit going up there, look. I've not noticed that bit. And some in front here as well. Amazing. So there you have it. There's another separate video about the courts building and the police station, so make sure that you've subscribed and you'll get notifications and updates about that. It's going to be really interesting to watch this unfolding over the next few years. Don't forget, make sure that you've subscribed. Make sure that you've hit the bell for notifications. I hope you've enjoyed that video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. And until next time, we'll see you soon. Bye for now.